Hey friends, we are back and today we are exploring one more Google product which is more suitable for the teachers, for the trainers. So for this, we just have to go to Google and type Google Classroom. Once we are there on this platform, it provides you endless opportunities to explore and to learn about. It is basically a tool which is freely available, a software which do not have to download. You just have to go to Google and type Google Classroom. And once you're there on this platform, you can actually create a virtual or a digital class for your students. So for example, I'm reached on this page and it shows me create or join your class. Now join your class is for your students who will be joining your class. Whereas for a teacher, it is create class. So this symbol gives you that option. Just click on this and it tells me join class or create. Since we are teachers, we will go to create class. Now once we use this, we just have to agree to the terms of the Google and we accept and then we continue. Then it gives you this option of creating your class. So you can create your class, you can name your class. So for example, if your class is 5th A, or you can give your section A here, then you can decide your subject. So suppose your subject is English, okay, then here it goes, and you can also write a room. So maybe you can just choose any room, or you can just write your room number 1, and your room is created. So in a short while you have created a class for yourself. Likewise, you can create number of classes for your others. So suppose you have one class in 6, you have one in 7 or 8. So this is how your class is created. Now this is very important, this code which you see. So whenever you want your students to join the class, this is the code which you have to share. So once your students log into Google Classroom, they have to join the class with this code, and then they will be part of your class. So this code becomes very important. It is always here in your class which you can see, and to display further you can just click this picture and post it to your students. So easily you can also select a theme. You can change the theme and so that your classroom looks nice. So these are certain themes which are available, offered by Google. Or for example, these are, so suppose since it's a digital class, this is the theme, and we say select class theme, and here we go, our class theme is here. Okay, you can also upload a photograph. So if you have a class photo, just to make it more interactive, you can even do that. Now here comes the most important part, share something with your class. If you want to write something for your students, you can just do that. So so you can just write some note for your students which they can read. Today's homework has to be done in the grammar notebook, and this is how you have shared the work. And in case as a teacher you also want to post, you want to add an attachment, you want to give some title, or you want to add some extra material, you can just go here and you can add something from your Google Drive, from your link or a file which is already saved. Or maybe if you want to share a link of a YouTube video, you can just click and post the link here. If nothing has to be shared, you can just say post. And once you click on post, this announcement is visible to your students. So they know that teacher has something posted something at 10:08, and the students can actually go and scroll it and see. This is how, if you want to share something else, again it gives you this platform. So you can share as many things with your students as you want to. That is the advantage. Now, this is one aspect. Apart from that, if you want to give some comments that the students have to finish this by evening 5, even you can do that and post it to your students. Apart from that classwork, there is a column here wherein you can also create classwork here. You can create, so once I click on create, it gives me options. I can give assignments to my students, I can give quiz assignments, questions, material can be posted. There are different topics which you can create for your students. So suppose I want to create an assignment for my students. So once I want to create an assignment, I can just post a title here And the title could be, suppose I want to give an assignment on nouns. Okay, instructions, I want, if in case you want to give some instructions to your students, the assignment has to be done neatly. You can write certain things, or if you want to attach a file to give them some hint, or some question paper is already there, or if you want to create say docs or drawings or forms, even you can do that, okay, to create your assignment. So since we are creating an assignment, we can even go to forms, and you can actually create an assignment from here as well. You can post your questions. So whenever your students click on this assignment, they will be able to see this untitled. This would be your test. So suppose I name this test as nouns. So the first question which I can post it to students is that whether China is a noun or not. So once I give this option, so I can give them yes, no, or I just have two options, and then I click here required, which means this is a mandatory question for my students. So once this is done, then you have options, go to section based on answer, shuffle. You can, if you want all students should get a shuffled option. If you want to add some description, you can do so. Otherwise, we can just jump to the second question. So second question which I want to give is, this question could be, suppose we want to we want them to write a short answer. So I can just tell them define noun. So once I give this option to my students, they will be getting few lines wherein they can actually write their answer in this line. So this is a short answer for them. Okay, again we make it required, mandatory, which means till the students does not appear this question, he cannot go to the next. Similarly, we'll add one more question and let this be you can have options. It could be short answer or a paragraph or a checkbox or a multiple choice or a drop down, depending on whatever you choose. So let's give this one as a multiple choice, and then in this multiple choice again you can give them options, you can give them questions. So suppose the question is again let it be on noun. So these are pronouns. So once I give this option, these are pronouns, then I choose here he, and I come here, then I give them again an option of she, then they, then you can say all of above, or you can say only A and B. Okay, so these are the options which could be given, and then let's make it mandatory. Okay, so now this is how the test has to be given. Once your students start responding, you can actually see their responses here. Okay, otherwise the questions are all visible here. These are the questions which your students will be getting, and this is automatically getting saved in your drive. You don't have to do. So once you come back here, your form is already created. Okay, this is your form. You can again name your form here as well, or you can move it to a folder, or so this is the name which we have given it to nouns. So our form is named now, it is nouns. So this is how you can make a beautiful assignment for your students. So this is visible to them, nouns. Whenever they go back here, they know this is the classwork teacher has given to them, nouns, and they have to appear the test. Apart from that, there are a number of other options which Google Classroom provides you to engage, to give a lot of interactions with your students. Now these are the people, if there are other teachers with you, they will also be visible here. Otherwise, you can keep on adding your students. One is they can join directly through the class code which is visible here. Secondly, you can invite them through the emails. Then you'd need their emails. But the easy option is sending them the codes, especially if you're dealing with the young learners. These are the grades. Once you start marking them, you can see their grades as well. Automatically the grades will be assigned since the classwork is already given to your students. You can also assign a date. So once you assign, so if you want to make some additions, we want to edit our assignment. So let's make it is a 100-point assignment, or you want to keep an 100-point, or you want to keep it ungraded, or you want to give them a due date. So let's give them a due date. Today is 23. So let's give them 24 as the due date. So now your students know that they have to do the assignment by tomorrow. Again, we can mention the topic here. The topic is, as we all know now, you can add rubrics to your assignment. And once we mark it assigned, the assignment is assigned, which means the students will actually see this work and they have to do it. So they know that they are supposed to finish the assignment. So friends, I hope this would be, so whenever you want to go to the Google Classroom, you don't have to do nothing. If your mail is open, just go on this link, and when you scroll further, you will see the Google Classroom here as well, and directly you will be into your class. So friends, do share whether you like the video, and do comment, do subscribe. See you. Take care. Bye bye friends.